Welcome back, everybody, to Pillar Talk. I believe this is episode 13. So today we have a very special guest, and you also see Spooky's here with me again. That's like his 9th out of 13th, like Pillar Talk. Now he's been here for a few. I know that.
I'm just popping in and out.
Oh, reliable.
Yep.
Today he's actually going to start as our hopefully permanent co-host. Yeah, round of applause for Spooky.
There we go.
But no, it'll make it fun and definitely dive into some cool people. Today we have Mr. Gary Pillette himself, owner of IWR and Pop Fest here in Monroe. What's up, Gary?
What's up, man? I like that segue.
Glad to have you. Yeah. Shit, man. I'm just glad to be here, honestly.
Oh, I'm glad to be here, man. You guys, I appreciate you guys.
I know you've got a lot going tomorrow, so that's why I was glad to get you the day before. Yeah, that's every time. I'm trying to share it. I gotta share it. There's no cut. Yeah, there's no cut. Yeah, I figured being for the day before IWR, I know you're busy.
Oh yeah, it's you know how it is.
It's crazy.
But I'm just happy to be on. Get to hang out with Mariah, my homie.
Oh man,
I said my homie.
I saw that, my homie.
That was clever.
I like that. He said it earlier. Spooks like that's clever.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
And my boy, Stelio, Spooky.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what to call you, man. You got all kinds of names.
It doesn't matter as long as it starts with S.
It's all good. I'll start with S.
Yep, there we go.
Agent S.
Yep. So give us a rundown. Like, what's the preparation like for IWR for the event?
I mean, it starts the day of the last show.
Absolutely.
So as soon as that last show is over, we get the promos out, we get the ticket sales going, and then it's a steady promotion from there. Finalizing the card, getting the card ready, getting everybody to know who's going to be, showing up, showing out at the show. And then it comes getting closer and closer. You got to get the banners ordered. You got to get all that stuff. It's just, it's a nonstop thing. Plus, you want to bring something special and new every show. So
walk us with like.
So you know what we should say? Not to interrupt you. We should probably say the IWR thing. Like we've got a lot of people watching probably that are new to not only BrainJerk but maybe to IWR or to Gary. Yeah. We should probably say what IWR is. So. Give us a rundown of what IWR is. Gary.
IWR is the best and hottest wrestling promotion in the state of Michigan. If I do say so myself,
I love it, man. It's
insane wrestling revolution.
Insane wrestling revolution. Myself and Rhino, ECW,
the man beast, baby.
Beast.
Yeah,
we co-own the promotion. We run it together. He wrestles on it. I watch it. It's amazing. You guys,
look, I always say, I mean, we are really lucky to have such a great promotion. Have you guys doing this here right in our own town?
Let me just have Rhino,
man. 100%.
No, it really is, honestly. And I'll speak for myself as a fan growing up watching wrestling. And then obviously Rhino with the Hardy Boys and even in ECW, he's literally right here.
Oh, we gotta get him to do the Hardy Boys.
Oh man, so let's go.
Here I come.
Let's go.
Yeah, you already know. So we're good. Well, let's backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
So give us the rundown. How did the idea even begin? Like, was it you? Was it Rhino?
Oh, it wasn't me.
No.
No.
Okay. So
no, it was not me. It was Rhino. I looked right in the face. It was Rhino. Rhino wanted to do a wrestling promotion. Asked me if I'd join him. I mean, how do you say no?
How long have you known Rhino?
About 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you say no to Rhino? I mean,
you can't.
If you're gonna start, I mean, I've been asked before. I mean, but
Gore.
and yet I didn't want to do it.
Right. Sure.
Because you don't know how the promotion is gonna go. You don't know the talent you're gonna get. You don't know how much people are gonna put into it, how much they know about it. But if Rhino asked you, I mean, that's a no-brainer, right?
Right.
So I was blessed to be good friends with Rhino. He asked me to help him out, and
here it is today.
Join forces,
right?
There's
like the mega powers.
Wonder Twin powers, man.
There you go.
So anybody watching this live right now, it's worth mentioning that this is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow.
IWR is tomorrow. May the 4th be with you. I love it.
I should have named it that instead of Cinco de Mayhem.
Yeah. So
May the 4th be with you. Cinco de Mayhem tomorrow. FOP Hall 1051 Strasburg, man.
Oh man, and we do a lot of fun stuff to the FOP. Shout out to the FOP. Shout out to Steve and everybody up there.
Number 20.
This is number 20. Wow.
What year did it start? 2019?
Christmas 2019, right? Christmas 2020. No, Christmas 2019.
It was before COVID.
No, 2020. Christmas 2020. I don't know. Why you ask me these? You don't give me any questions. Prepare myself.
Right. I didn't
hit him with the hotline.
A banger like that.
Okay. It doesn't matter. It's IWR 20. Be there or be square. You guys better be there. It's at the FOP, the House of Insanity.
My first one was at the boatyard, and they got through in the water.
Oh yeah.
That was my first one.
Yeah, we did that during COVID because we had to have social distancing, and we did it limited to just 100 VIPs, and
yeah, that was awesome. We had a good time.
And we talk about doing another outside one, but it's just the momentum's so good with the inside shows, and you like to keep it steady. You get, the same location. People know what to expect. They know that's the House of Insanity. That's where the IWR is going to be. So
right.
Tell me about like the talent you're bringing to this place, because that's one thing we always talk about.
Man.
Where do you guys?
Talent.
I mean, just
that's
from Rhino knowing them, right?
That's
Is that
Rhino.
yeah?
There's I can call up Tommy Dreamer and say, "Hey, Tommy, man, come on to IWR."
How cool is that? That's just so
amazing.
cool.
I mean, because I'm a wrestling fan like you guys. So when I was a kid or I was younger, I'm not a kid, but when I was a kid, it was like Junkyard Dog and stuff. But when I was younger, Tommy Dreamer, the Dudley Boys, all those guys, and now a lot of them get to come actually to the show and perform, and
that's cool.
So were you an ECW guy?
Yeah, I like
WWE?
ECW,
Yeah.
but I think I was before ECW. I like Southwest Championship Wrestling with
you're taking it back.
Scott Casey and Cowboy Scott Casey. But
so you guys lost me. I don't even know. Right. Spooky knows.
Keith might know.
Keith would know.
I know a little bit, but no.
Comment, Keith. Let's hear it.
Then, like everybody, you get out of it for a little while and you get back into it, but then the Attitude Era hit.
Oh my goodness.
I know that's
that's when I was heavy into wrestling. Really, really like
I got
watching
2
it.
words for you.
Suck it, baby.
I knew it.
No, you didn't know it. Yeah. Come on.
That's the only thing I could think he was going to say.
I knew it. I was
waiting for him to say it.
Are we allowed to say that? Are we allowed to say that here?
No, that was the best time for me of wrestling. I think I still chase that dream now, but this indie wrestling that we've got going here is the closest thing I feel like we can get to that.
Honestly, I don't even call it indie wrestling just because of our half our rosters,
Agreed.
Mainstream
on television.
They are.
Yeah.
Every week they're on television. So
right.
I mean, it's an indie show, but it's to me it's just a pro wrestling show because we got pro wrestling.
You're right.
Right.
And I'm not with the lingo, so excuse me for the missed diagnosis.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you're good.
No, we have a
good.
wrestling podcast for that.
Just because it's not like one of the main three, or they just consider it an indie show, which technically it is.
Right.
So, but
no, but I agree. That's what
our world
cool.
champions have been everybody from Khan, the Dread King, to Eric Rowan.
Oh yeah.
And then now King Latimer, Thomas Latimer.
Yeah.
Original Ascension member in NXT, WWE, Impact, NWA.
NWA, yeah.
So,
and see, I didn't even know, like, not knowing everything about wrestling and just knowing what I know, a little bit that I know. Right. I didn't know who he was, but when you lay eyes on the dude,
so
good and well, I'm like, okay, this dude's the real deal, right? I didn't even know he was. I knew, you know what I mean? Like
my wife said, damn.
Yeah.
I agree, shit.
I mean, hey, there you go.
No, so, man, like what
looks like
dude, like that's the real deal right there.
Man,
yeah.
World champion.
And how was it for you, Ryan, to like, not necessarily you're the biggest wrestling fan, but for you to see these shows, like, you bring your family out?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, honestly, and I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I went to the Boatyard that day was because it was put on by Rhino. So they're like, oh, and I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Let's go check it out, right? It's at his Boatyard. So we got down there and wow. I was entertained, and I remember the very first guy I laid eyes on was Nate Bach, and it was just, and he played the part so well. He was following me around, messing with me, and and it was like, and our relationship started right there, and we didn't even know it. You know what I mean? But that was that.
He's a great heel, a great guy.
Dude, a lot of them guys you got on there, man.
But he's got that haircut. So
Nate, I know he flips the hat off. Yeah. I've had that guy at my house for dinner and stuff, so we love Nate. Yeah, Nate's a good dude, man. Yeah, you got a lot of good people though. Like even just
talk about the CWO though. Talk about
these like bastards came in and just took over town. Like, I mean now we're under Canadian rule.
I guess so.
I mean, when did you ever think that we don't be under the King's rule? I maybe Dread King, but I didn't think we'd be under the actual King.
right.
So but yeah, I mean the Canadian World Order came over. Johnny Bravo, his henchmen.
Right. Yeah.
18 Special Forces now. Those guys came over. They brought King Latimer over, and
that was probably their best move, though. Honestly,
it was pretty smart on their part.
It was smart on their part.
I gotta give credit where credit's due.
Right.
That's pretty smart.
Nate Manson over there now.
Amazing, Nate Manson going home to his roots of Canada.
There you go.
Started out of Can-Am, so I mean he's basically Canadian at heart, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I like sometimes at the IWR events, it seems like an upset at the end, and I'm a big fan of that. Honestly, I mean, I not a big happy ending guy, it's spooky over here, so it's like, let's give the people their money's worth.
The show, man, the showmanship,
it's really good though. I really like that.
Know what to expect.
Right.
I mean, you can't. I mean, if you do, then why go?
Way too predictable. You know, I definitely don't want to be involved with something that's too predictable, you know, even though, you know, we're on the production side of things, but it's like, man, if I'm a fan and I'm sitting here, it's like something better happen.
I mean, what I mean? I guarantee when Eric Rowan came in, not one person in that arena or, you know, FOP Hall. I say arena.
It is arena though.
Talking over big
it is arena. Come on.
FOP Hall, not one person in there thought that Eric Rowan would walk out the IWR World Heavyweight Champion.
Same
didn't last long.
Same thing with Khan though. But you know, it's like, wow, it's like
blessed
really
to
put the strap on this guy, you know.
I mean, he set the bar. I mean, Big Khan being our very first ever, you know, Insane Wrestling Revolution heavyweight champion, world heavyweight champion.
He might be my favorite of all.
Bar high. You know?
I was really excited. I knew who he was. You know what I mean?
I like Tom Lambert too. I mean, I wish he wasn't Canadian.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean,
whatever.
So
he's got a real English accent. You know, like he's the English Canadian. So British Canadian.
It is what it is. He's at IWR, so that's all I care about.
Those guys wreaked havoc. They've been wreaking havoc on Rhino for gosh, damn near a year.
Is there any, not necessarily spoilers, but is there anything that you can kind of let us know, a little teaser about what to expect tomorrow, maybe, or for the fans, people that are out there that?
Well, it's going to be the best wrestling show we've had yet. I guess that's a teaser. We got a triple threat match for the United States Championship. I mean, former United States champion, top-notch Jason Hot, Impact star, just an amazing competitor, guy that's I think the sky's the limit.
Right.
I see, we got Trey Miguel coming back again.
Trey Miguel, another our longest reigning champion. Trey Miguel, United States champion.
No one could beat him for the longest time.
Impact superstar. The man could wrestle for any company out there if he wanted to. And
just came back from Germany.
Blessed to have him, as a big part. As every show IWR's had. So
he's been at every show.
He's been at every show.
Okay.
So,
wow.
Even when he was injured, he came to our show. So I mean,
is that your longest ringing?
Yeah,
superstar?
I mean, Kenny Urban, those guys.
Kenny Urban's been, okay.
I think they're pretty much all been since Ben Boone, all since for Nate Matson. So that's for sure.
Loyal to the soil. And then I like that.
Then our United States champion right now. Whoever thought all day, whatever, Rich Swann, all night Rich Swann.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Impact champion, first ever guy to have the Impact, I think, and TNA championships merged together as a world champion. He was 205 Live, I think, champion at WWE, and the last few months he's been our United States champion. So,
I mean, that's a blessing in disguise.
Now you got those three guys in one match fighting each other.
What a platform that really puts you guys on too. So, like, you guys have people obviously like reaching out to you.
I'm sorry, it's not. It's Ace Austin versus Jason Hodge versus Rich Swann. Trey Miguel was just our longest reigning United States champion.
Yeah. Okay.
Trey Miguel's going to be there as well.
The Rascals, right?
It's part of the Rascals,
right?
With Myron Reed.
They get a great pop every time.
Trey's just.
I don't know Trey's music. All I know is Trey.
I think they had that made by somebody local too.
Dude,
guy in Toledo.
He come and did a podcast with us, right?
Yeah.
So he come before IWR. Well, he was so disciplined. He's always talking about how good he eats and stuff, right? Well, Scotty shows up with a pizza in the middle of the podcast, being silly, with a Tiffany's pizza. It's sitting on the table. Nobody's paying attention to it. Trey sits up and he's like, "Hey, man, you care if I eat some of that pizza?" And we're like, "Oh, I don't care. Go ahead." So he eats a bunch of the pizza, right? Where nobody says nothing. Later, I think it was Josh. He gets up and he like stands on the ring or whatever. And he was holding the belt or something, doing something. He yells at Josh, "That pizza's killing me."
Oh my God.
In the middle of it. That's the craziest thing.
That's funny.
And that's just a testament of how close we're able to get to these guys.
That's the thing. I mean, there's no more intimate setting to see the stars that we have. I mean, you can't go to the Impact or WWE shows and see them as close as you're going to see them here.
This is crazy, man.
Myron and Trey ended up in the second row a couple of shows ago, diving out into the crowd and just.
I love it, man. I love it.
If you want front row seats, get them quick and expect to be part of the show. But don't come in expecting not to be maybe hit, slap, beer fly in your face.
Right,
something.
especially with Sam Beal out there for sure.
Sam Beal out there,
yeah, definitely.
Shout out to the Perminator.
The Perminator.
Come on now, that guy.
IWR's favorite son.
Oh yeah,
fans love him.
Let's not forget about Ox.
I've been following
Sam
boy,
Beal. Right?
Oh, Ox, yeah.
Let's not forget about boy Ox.
He said who? Like, don't say
what?
Yeah, no,
I love Ox.
No, Sam Beal's a good guy too. He's on Impact and definitely doing great things. So
yeah, obviously Kenny's one of our favorites. We hang tight with Kenny. Kenny's such a great guy.
I like Goose better.
Yeah, we like Goose too.
Kenny's
I think Kenny is one of the
Kenny talks a
select
lot.
few
Yeah.
to really like relate to the fans though too. You know, I think he's a fan favorite.
Who?
Kenny Urban. I
Kenny
think
Urban?
like with the kids and stuff. I think that like he's really locked in. He's really honed in on
He's got
that.
that sock.
I mean,
the goose sock.
And the
right?
pinkies up. He tells my son when he
Pinkies up
sees
and
him.
stuff.
And my
Pinkies up.
son, seriously, you know,
But
he's
he's locked into it. I'm
He
filming these
believes
shows and I
that.
see these
That's
kids
Kenny.
and
He
they're
doesn't
like,
understand that. That's
they're
just,
locked in. You know.
Shout out to our videographer over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So come on now.
Yeah, man.
BT Dub.
That's right.
In the house. You already know. Let's switch pace a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about Pop Fest.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Can we kind of touch base on that? You got the shirt on.
Monroe Pop Fest.
11th year.
11th year.
Man.
September 15th and 16th.
Rocking and rolling, man. IWR 20, Pop Fest 11. Like,
Yeah, I can only do one Pop Fest a year. So
right.
Yeah.
How many days is that?
2 days.
2 days.
Well, a day and a half. We do the first day is set up all day long, and then we have a 4-hour, Friday night preview night,
Okay.
which has actually been really rocking the last couple of years. So that's why we kept it.
Okay.
We actually just started it just because of COVID. We thought it'd be a good idea to maybe spread
it out.
the fans out, the attendance out.
Sure.
And all it did was just add more fans.
Yeah.
But
Good.
People are coming from
shout
all
out to the
over.
fans. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there last year. That was
Yeah,
cool.
It's been
I had a great time.
It's been great. It's just been a blessing, and to be able to do something for the community and they actually come out and support you.
Yeah.
Because when we started 11 years ago, I'd talk about it, Comic-Con, because that's what I wish it was still called. I probably should have never changed the name, but
Right.
Comic-Con, people are like, so it's like guys like Eddie Murphy or Comet? No, not
Right.
I mean, basically it's a farm town, Monroe.
Yeah, they didn't get
For
it.
better or for worse, Monroe's a farm town. So
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't know what the hell Comic-Con
was, right.
So, but now they know. Now it's a Pop Fest. Now they don't know what that is.
I think the culture has definitely progressed, though, especially with Wonder World comics and,
Oh, yeah. Dennis.
Yeah.
Bringing the comic shop down. Now he's got the this replay kind of store.
Yep.
Dystopia.
Yeah, Dystopia. I actually stopped there on the way here.
Dennis is a good guy. Shout out to you, Dennis. You're
Shout
doing
out to you,
great
Dennis.
things.
No doubt.
Dennis
Doing great things. I don't know where it is, but even you, going strong. So the people obviously have faith in you, and you have faith in yourself to be able to continue it for 11 years.
I mean, just the community support, for the fans to local businesses like Amaya's.
Speaking of
Farm Bureau, Mark Dredd and Sue have been a big supporter of us since like year 2.
Let me stop you right there and let's thank our great sponsors here for the show.
And what's funny, I'm going to say, to be honest,
These
I
pillars.
learned a lot from Gary, whether it was directly or indirectly, but I learned a lot from Gary on how to do sponsors and how to, and the people that were in the same circle that we travel in as well. So shout out to our sponsors that make us happen. We got our pillars, obviously for Pillar Talk. Since you're here on our first one, we'll bring this up. We call it that because these are pillars in our community also for each other. We hold each other up. So the Little Brown Jug, Jethat, shout out to him, and Tino and Amaya's. The Monroe County Reporters actually power us. So thanks to Ryan and Shane, Pillar Talk is now shared live every Wednesday night for everybody to see. And a lot of people, I think, that wouldn't get a chance to see it, that aren't able to be exposed to it.
Southeastern Michigan news
source
there is.
So, and speaking of that, the only thing these guys need is everybody to go on there and subscribe for 99 cents. I would hate to see the day come where we can't have them because God forbid, there's not enough people that subscribe to it to keep them going. It's a lot of work. If you ever see an accident, how many times have I looked and Googled or not Google, but Facebooked Monroe County Reporters, and 9 out of 10, it's there.
They're already there.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's 5 or 6 cops in the area and they're already on there. So, and they also share supporters only posts, which are really cool. So you get some cool stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah.
Shout out to 8 Mile Vodka, Mikey Shue, Mint Cannabis, Vanessa and the crew over there. And a lot of these guys are sponsors of IWR too.
Yeah, yep.
I know most of us, if not all of us, work together.
It's a community thing.
I think everybody on this board has been a sponsor of IWR.
It's just one big
Shane Howell with Mugsies.
Yep, Shane Hell with Mugsies in the Sports Center. Obviously Spooky now with he's got Spooky Films and the We Handle Candles. If you don't know, Spooky does a ton of different candles that are really cool.
Don's our number one supporter. Don's
Hey,
Gary's like, I know all about it.
This week, don't I?
You do, yeah. I'll be there tomorrow. But no, Don has been supporting us since me and Tom were making the candles in his kitchen. So
that's awesome.
Shout out to Don for holding it down.
For those you don't know, this guy with Trey Mob was was the vendor at our very first show.
I was
and performed.
Wow.
At our second show,
and Matt did the voiceovers for the commercial.
And I still don't have the video or the song from the second show. I want that song so bad.
Believe me, it's somewhere in the archives. I'm telling you. We're working on a Trey Mob documentary right now, so we have 10 to 12 years of footage that we're literally compressing. So
it was amazing, you guys. I mean, just performing at the very end of our second show. And,
oh yeah, I loved it. Family friendly song too. So we kind of rearranged it around like superheroes and things like that.
Yeah,
it was really neat.
Oh yeah,
it was nice.
You'll have to hear it one day.
I still blows me away that he performed and stuff.
Trey, are you listening?
When we talk about it, it's funny. So
for sure.
And then shout out to our last sponsors, Brandon Lane at Lane's Pizza and Deb's at Deb's Floral, Deb's Tailgrave. Again, all sponsors of IWR. Shout out to everybody in Monroe that works together. Shout out to our co-op.
If people have a business or there is a business in the community looking to be a sponsor for IWR or even Pop Fest, how can they go about doing that?
Just get a hold of me. I mean, I run everything for both of them. So I mean, if you guys are on the Facebook page or if on the email, it comes to me. So if you're interested in sponsoring a local pop culture show like ours, which is basically, I mean, we brought in stars like Doug Jones. This year we got voice actors from Dragon Ball Z. We're kind of spreading out a little bit. We got Women of Horror section this year with from The Purge to Zombievers. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but you guys got to check out Zombievers. That's an awesome movie. And the latest one we just did, Hannah Fierman for VHS and a couple other great movies.
Nice.
So.
Couple cool Power Rangers. I know.
Power Rangers are number one asked for celebrity every year.
And my kids,
long time
my
ago,
son
it used
loves
to be Walking Dead neck and neck, and as of people that really kind of stopped asking for them. But Power Rangers every year.
What wrestlers are going to be there this year?
Right now, we got Rhino and we have Devon Dudley.
Ooh, testify! You already know we was on the same wavelength. We was on the same wavelength.
I love it.
I love it. So get the tables ready, right?
Devon's amazing,
man.
He's such a good dude.
That's great.
And then Rhino, of course, I love Rhino. I love it when he can actually come to our stuff. I know he's always busy, so the last couple years it's worked out perfectly for us, and he's made it. And we got another wrestler to be announced here pretty soon.
Okay.
So that's going to be a fun one.
Nice.
We might have another one after that, too. I don't know.
You guys better stay tuned. And if you guys aren't already following the Monroe Pop Fest or IWR, be sure to follow. What social media? I mean, I guess it's all of them, but which one do you think is you guys getting the most traction on? If you could put.
I would have to say Facebook, just because it's the most easily interactive.
Yeah,
Facebook came back. Facebook died down. I know, like, even with the Trey Mob days, like Twitter was real hot, and then it switched to like Vine and Instagram and stuff like that, and then just even myself too, Facebook. Like more personable stuff or like more business oriented stuff is on Facebook. I do the music videos on the Instagram and whatnot, but yeah, Facebook has really made a full circle around on the social media. Between the age
platform.
Groups. Yeah, it is.
If you can get the algorithm right.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, as far as that goes, they're a perfect source but that's the problem though. That can't be your only source of promotion.
No. I was struggling today. I uploaded a TikTok and Instagram and a Facebook reel today, and I'm like, man,
I feel you. And it takes that one, and you can do them all at the same time, I believe. But I am not tech savvy enough to do that, so I'm like you. All right, there's my Facebook post. There's my Instagram post. There's my TikTok.
I got a different email set up to all of them. That's why. So it's like gotta go to all three of these,
So it's tough putting in your YouTube. We got the YouTube page because you got to keep the fans updated as far as like actual videos and stuff.
Right.
You just want to be out there. I mean, I just started TikTok.
Okay.
And I hate that.
Yeah.
But that's another one.
Watch here in another year or so, they'll have something else for us.
They'll have something else for them. I'm gonna hire my kids to run this
exactly. Stuff. Yeah, you're gonna have to hire some interns.
Yeah. I wish.
So, guys, tickets to IWR are actually really cheap as well. I mean,
$15 to get in.
$15.
And be around superstars, like I said, like Thomas Latimer, Rhino.
And if you don't know who that is, I guarantee you, bring the kids, come out, husbands and wives. My wife, she didn't want to go at first, and we went, and very first time she went, she said, you couldn't kick the smile off my face. She had so much fun.
We've had fans like that brought their kids in, and one was a daughter, and he says she did not want to go. And they've been to almost every show since front row. Sitting in front row, and I think they're the loudest ones there. So
that's awesome.
You just don't know what you like until you see it.
Right.
Hey, you don't like it? Hey, that's completely fine too. I mean, that's it's part of
Well, come check it out.
We'll come check it out.
And give it a shot and say you don't like it after that. But I doubt it. I don't see. I got to tell you, man. I've brought a lot of people to IWR and introduced them to it, and I can't think of a one that didn't enjoy it.
But we don't have too many non-repeat people. We have a lot of first timers, but everybody that's come back, and you see their faces at the door every time.
Yeah. Every time I've made the last 4 or 5 consecutively, and I see almost the same faces every time. It's almost like they sit in the same seats too.
Yeah,
like they got their own little area where they like to be at, you know. So
it only seats about 400, and we push that every show,
time.
So.
Yeah, there's standing room.
Yeah.
There's people standing up.
Oh yeah,
every time.
It's cute. It's packed. I love it.
I do too. It's a good atmosphere. It's perfect. It's a perfect venue.
Not to mention, you got guys like Darren McCarty, good friend of ours. I mean,
sometimes.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
Our buddy Meltdown from the Riff.
Yep.
Steve
GWC.
GWC's coming. Broncos there.
I mean,
every now and
Bronco
then I see
McCart. Yeah.
Shout out to Bronco's mom because Jackie, she has sponsored been a sponsor of the last 2 shows.
Okay.
She's sponsored for Matt for the MBM wholesale.
Okay.
And now Broncos.
That's cool. So we just did a pizza wars with Bronco.
Yeah, I seen
right. And mom showed up, came
Jackie's
up. She always comes out and supports him. I love that.
Yeah. I think she was chasing Rich Swan down and trying to put $1 in his
oh no
in his shorts last time. So it's a good time.
That's funny.
She's great.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't. I wish I'd have seen that. That's awesome.
That's funny.
She's a good time.
Because Rich likes to get in your face and start dancing and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'll dance with him because we're dancing. So you got to get that groove. So.
You gotta go. You gotta go. So what else? You know, are you working on? What else do you have your hands, or is this pretty much like a full-time job for you right now?
Yeah, this is it. I mean, there's always stuff I'd like to do, but I work at Ford's 6-7 days a week. So till I get out of there, 3-4 more years.
So I got to ask, are you Marvel or DC?
I'm Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
It's an easy answer too. You see that?
I don't hate,
really.
It wasn't a whole lot of thought of that.
Not like the other, but I'm Marvel.
Did you see the Flash
Spider-Man
trailer?
I did, and the thing that made me pop was I am Batman.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it.
So
I was geeked when I saw it. I was like, oh my goodness.
I mean, I wouldn't probably go see it until I seen Keaton, because Keaton's my guy.
Right.
He's my Batman.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I like that though. How I've lost. You know, with the Marvel and the DC universe, I'm way behind.
And it's tough to follow unless you really keep up on it.
Right.
You get the shows and stuff.
I think, like, honestly, that's what really got WandaVision was like one of the last things I saw for Marvel. Yeah, they got the shows on the Disney network, but
it's hard, man. I've tried to dive into that list so many times.
You know, like,
many of them.
So many of them.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. How many seasons of that is there? Like, I mean. Yeah, you gotta watch all that if you're gonna really watch everything and catch up on the universe.
That's one of the things I like about Marvel better is because they keep, for the most part, the same actors in their TV series and their movies. Whereas DC
just goes all over the place.
You got 3 different Batmans, 3 different Superman.
The
Flashes are all different than
I do like the Flash though, or the trailer that I saw, because I saw Michael Keaton, and you got the Superman. He's a little younger, but then you got General Zod is in there, and it's the same guy from the last movie. So I do appreciate that. But
man, I ain't see that.
Seen Ben Affleck's in it. So.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
I've been going to Batman movies since I was a kid at the theater. So I mean, I'm definitely more of a Marvel fan overall, but I love me some Batman.
Who's your best Batman? Who's your Batman?
George Clooney.
Probably Clooney.
Definitely not George Clooney. Man, don't do me like that, man. I always want to go to Michael Keaton, but I would try to think like I enjoyed them all, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's
in their own way.
My kids be Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
That's what I was trying to think of his name.
And that was
a great one. He did
Michael
great.
Keaton, Christian Bale, Robert Pattinson, or whatever his name is. Yeah,
I didn't see it, but I heard he did really well. I think
cut the podcast.
I watched
Josh. Cut this.
I watch NFL stuff
forever?
and I watch wrestling stuff. And that's
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
That was a good
one.
What
was it? I'm sorry. You said wrestling.
I watch football stuff, and I watch pro wrestling. That's about all I watch on TV.
There you go.
So I ain't got time for movies. TV.
I mean, I hear you though. I mean, thank God for Netflix, and
I just watched Terrifier 2 though.
I didn't see that yet.
Shout out to David Howard.
Yeah, okay. Peacock, I'm really big on that right now. You know, so.
Favorite football team, Gary?
My football team. That's the reason I like Kenny Irvin so much, because me and him got the same football team.
Oh, he's an Ohio State
guy. We have God's team.
Okay, I knew something crazy was going to happen.
Dallas Cowboys.
I was going to say it.
I thought he was talking Ohio State.
It was Ohio,
so I assumed the Dallas
Cowboys
talk
is over.
Right. Who wasn't
Ohio State?
Come on now.
You can't see this.
Dallas Cowboys. That's funny.
But Kenny Irvin's a big Dallas Cowboy fan, and I wore my Dallas Cowboys Nikes last show, so for him. So.
Okay, that's nice.
So, yeah.
What about you? Football.
We always have 2 teams, right?
Well, and the Lions.
As I say, the Lions, of course.
I love the Lions too.
But it's fluctuated over the years. I mean, unfortunately, I was with New England for a long time, man.
Brady.
Yeah,
Tom Brady,
and then he
that's
left.
right, yeah.
But I had a hard time still following him to Tampa Bay. I didn't enjoy that move, so I
don't think he enjoyed that move.
So
either.
now it's like
he was
didn't end well.
No,
It started well. It didn't end well.
did not end well.
but it was exciting when he was on the
Money,
Patriots.
lost
You
his
know,
life, lost it.
He
oh
lost
man,
endorsements. He lost everything.
All kinds of stuff.
Now he's doing commercials. Like,
Yeah, let's go.
you know, come on.
He did win a Super Bowl. Whoever said that.
Right.
Gilly the kid.
We got Gilly the kid back there. You know, but no. What about Guardians? You see that trailer yet?
I tell you what.
saw that. That looked good.
I'm gonna go see Guardians. Shout out to Louis, my brother, because he wants
I'll go see it.
I said before Guardians of the Galaxy ever came out, that was going to be one of the biggest and best shows they ever had. And I think the Guardians one is probably the best Marvel movie they've had. So
okay,
I love Guardians one.
That's fair to say.
Great movie.
It was great, and all of them have been good. And I'm looking forward to the third and final one.
Yeah,
the mix of the
Hopefully.
characters
What's
and
Chris
stuff.
Pratt going to do now?
Man.
I don't
The
know.
Jurassic Park.
I hope not. I just introduced Logan to Jurassic Park last night. Jurassic Park 3. I don't know why, but he found it, so started watching it. And you know what time it was for me. I went right into bed. Yeah.
Favorite dream wrestling matchup.
Who?
For
Who's he asking?
Is it for indie wrestling?
Must
Is
be
it for
asking
pro
Gary.
wrestling?
He's not asking us.
No, he's asking
I
Gary
say-
for sure.
I say Ryan versus Stelios. Man.
Oh, it's game over.
Oh,
It's
man.
game over.
This fucking
What
guy.
would be your finishing move on him? DDT?
RKO.
RKO?
Out of nowhere.
RK bro.
Okay, bro. Come on.
Oh, so I don't know. What was your favorite? What was your most like? What would it be? I guess then.
For
Pro wrestling.
What would be my
Tell
dream?
Jimmy get back to work.
What would be my dream match?
Night before IWR. What are you on here watching podcast, Jimmy?
Right. Got 2 more badges to do. Come on.
Let's see. Yeah. No, Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy.
Oh, yeah.
Graphics does an amazing
He's great.
job on all of our graphics.
No, he's great.
Yeah, I see that. He does everything for you,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
Nice.
I can't put a dream match.
I know.
out
I've been
there,
sitting here thinking
honestly.
about it, man.
That's
It's gonna be
tough.
some cliche crap where you're always gonna laugh, but I
don't
can't.
know.
I don't know
mean,
either.
I'm it's not a dream match, but I'm actually looking forward to Cody versus Brock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be.
I don't know, man. I do.
He
not
was so
know.
big. I always like following him.
Cody
that
just
big
doesn't
dude,
do it
yeah.
for me. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
It's a lot of people. That's why I think he left
The
AEW.
whole time, even in AEW, I'm like, dude, this guy's.
I felt bad for the guy, man. People hated this guy. Oh, hey, Rhino's calling. You want to answer the phone?
Let's
Yeah, do
answer
it.
it.
Hello.
Got an
I'm on a
incoming
podcast.
call with Rhino right now.
You want to say hi? All right, hold on. Rhino said, "What's going on, guys?"
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, we wish you were here too, so we'd have something to talk about.
We're stringing this along.
But I'm just shooting from the hip, man. Talking about IWR. It's getting put over.
So just put it over. Just put it over.
All right, brother. Them damn we talked about those damn
Yeah,
I should
come
just
on.
put you on speaker. You can join us. No. He's like, nah, I'm good. All right.
Hey, listen. We get a live call from Rhino. We're taking it
All right.
every time. He calls back in 5 minutes. We're taking it again.
Yeah.
You don't like it? Tune out.
That was the audience
You know?
bathroom break. They're ready to be back right now. Come on now.
That was a first, but I like
that was
it.
my business partner. I answered the phone for Rhino and my wife. That's it.
That's awesome. My wife calls, babe. I'm not answering. All right. I can't.
You've been following up on the draft
The
for WWE for SmackDown.
yeah, I mean, I try
Raw
to
a
watch
bit?
it. It's hard to. I mean, I'll watch it in 6 months down the road. I won't remember who the hell's on what.
Yeah,
what brand
exactly.
anyways, I almost wish they just go back to one brand.
Right.
You know,
It seemed like that for a while, but now they have like the free agents,
Yeah.
which they said Brock Lesnar's a free agent, so now he can fight on SmackDown or
well,
Raw.
that's because they have Brock has that special deal where he just comes when he wants to come.
Exactly.
And it's
Yeah.
usually I come for the title.
Come for
I
the
lose
title.
I go away for a little while.
Right, exactly. I lose 3 matches a year. That's it.
But I was surprised, like Indy Hartwell and I forget the tag team's name from NXT. They just both won the championships,
Mm-hmm.
and they already drafted the
SmackDown?
SmackDown, I believe. And
Okay.
then now
I saw a lot of NXT people were going to SmackDown,
Yeah.
and
But
actually a
but
few. on
Braun,
Raw.
but Braun Breaker didn't get drafted, right?
No,
And that's the one.
They
one
need
guy,
him, though.
That's the one guy I thought would get drafted.
I know, but they need him on NXT. Who do they really
Yeah,
have? You
you're
know,
right.
like
Wesley, the rascal.
okay, yeah, Wesley, yeah. I mean, but he's not up. He hasn't
no.
won the crowd over as much as Braun. I don't
Braun's
think.
And when he goes to WWE,
Mm-hmm.
it better be Braun Steiner.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm tired of the Braun breaker.
Right.
It's got to be Braun Steiner.
I thought that they were gonna break that off anyway a few months ago when the internet was, breaking out, and they were, he's the son of.
For those of you that don't know,
the son of Rich Steiner, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
and they're
from
Michigan too.
I didn't know Braun was
Big Papa Pump's nephew.
Oh, yep. Okay. Scott Steiner.
Yep.
You already know. So that's legendary tag team. I thought it was always cool watching them grow up because they had the U of M jackets on.
Yeah. Well, they're Michigan guys.
Yeah. So I was like, growing up as a kid, I was like, man, that's awesome. Like they're rocking U of M, and
I love
they say from Detroit, Michigan. That's awesome.
And another thing about IWR, shout out to Detroit, Michigan, because we've had some guys there. Motor City Machine Guns. I mean,
that was cool.
That was for me. That was like, that's it.
Right.
Motor City Machine Guns, and in my ring. That was it. Because Chris Sabin, such an amazing dude. Alex Shelley was great. Chris has been there a couple of times. Chris was actually the first opponent for the United States Championship against Trey Miguel. And that match
I wasn't there.
That was one of the best matches we've had.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite title for IWR? Like what?
Looks wise, I like the one we have for the world title because we formatted that to kind of like to honor Terry, Rhino. That was like his title when he left ECW. He was the last, I think, world and TV champion.
Oh, really? It looks a little bit like the TV title, honestly. Yeah. I was going to say it really does.
He's the last one to hold that championship. Okay. So
I didn't know.
Kind of wanted to make that, well, I did. He didn't want to do it, but I did. So.
Right.
So make it like that. We had a little bit of purple to it and change it a little bit. But yeah, that's my favorite title. And if that ever goes, just going to tell you right now, that title's going on my wall.
Behind glass too. Yeah. So, put it in a case.
I like the U.S. title. I think we've done a good job with our titles because we have a little bit of story behind every one of them. The United States titles, NWA title, the old NWA United States Championship, and it's even got NWA on it. It's really small if you can get close now. And that's cool.
I'm gonna have to check it out tomorrow. I'll have to peel that away. Get a close up of this.
Peel away from Rich Swan's hands.
Right. I don't know.
Like Ace Austin.
He's got to put that belt down soon. He's got to put it down to wrestle, right?
So video with one hand and trying to get in the ring and get that belt with the other hand.
Shot might be a little shaky.
But no, it's all good. I'm just like I said, I'm just blessed to have such a good support from the community.
No doubt.
From you guys. Always try to make sure, like you said, we help everybody.
Did you guys ever think that you were going to move it anywhere at one point in time, or was it always? Yeah, was it always a Monroe thing?
I was talking about maybe doing like a 1 year show. Like.
You ever thought about maybe taking it on the road at all? Or
we have Ohio promoter's license now.
Oh, so, congratulations! Yeah, that's great.
We might be looking at a couple cities in Ohio, but this all comes down to time. We don't half-ass it.
Right.
We know how hard and how much it goes into getting this. Our IWR Monroe show.
Yeah.
It really be a continuation of our IWR shows. It's not going to be like, an offshoot. It's going to be IWR.
Right.
So, we're going to have to.
It really is, though, because it's like you guys announce, I'm sure tomorrow you'll announce next month's event or July's event.
We got the next few. The next one's going to be in June. So
in June, okay.
So a lot of people will probably go from here to that, depending on how far it is.
We'll keep it, Toledo, we've talked about just areas a little bit north, north of us, and just keeping it. We don't want it too far,
right?
We don't want to take away from what we got here,
right?
But we want to be close enough to where people from here can go, and still follow along. And it's all gonna tie together, but it's coming down the road. It's not gonna be anytime. I would think anytime soon.
Sure,
but it's a lot of work. I can't imagine.
It's in the works.
I mean, you're still young, honestly. It's only 20 IWR 20, so
IWR 20.
It's like
try to run every 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks top. We'll take a little.
That's crazy if you think about it too, because you got to build those matches up. Yeah. You got to build those storylines. You got to get the promos ready.
Yeah.
I think it's harder than it looks. I think to get the storylines to where people can actually follow them and remember them from time to time. So I think 6 to 8 weeks is probably as long as we could go.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most difficult thing in preparation for the events?
I mean, just on stellar matches, getting the right combination of people. People that
finding the right chemistry between the two guys and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the guys we're bringing are such amazing. They'll work. They can work great with anybody. But just finding that those two guys that are gonna be like when Trey and Jason Hodge fought. I mean, that was instant classic.
Yeah.
So I mean, you just gotta.
I think their first match was good, and I really like Rich Swann's and Top Notch's first match. Yeah. The second match I wasn't really a big fan of, honestly. But the first match really sold me. You know, I'm just being honest. Hey, you know,
I was like, oh, really? Okay. Tell them about it, Spooky. Spooky bobblehead.
Call Rich. I'll talk to him tomorrow. I'll be like, yeah, pick up the pace, Bucko. You know. So.
Oh my God.
Hey, fines. You know, so it is what it is, though. No, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I appreciate your honesty. Yeah, I think every time they go out there, I think they do such a great job, and they work so hard, and it's like these guys give it their all. They don't have to go as hard as they do. They go hard out.
Oh, they do for real. Like they're,
and it's just
they really do put their all into it. You know?
Shout out to all them guys, man. Everybody you have coming up.
Shout out to somebody having a good time,
dude. I don't know. I don't know if the live picks it up. I don't think it does.
IWR. They're out there training.
It's funny because the live I don't think picks it up, but man, they are getting down
Put
upstairs.
A on that headboard, man.
Right. What's going on?
The dance studio upstairs.
We got the Nasty Boys upstairs. Got Brian Knobs up there doing something crazy. Well, yeah. So let the people know one more time where you guys are. The House of Insanity. It's at the FOP.
Yep, 105 Strasburg Road right here.
And you guys, I don't mean to cut you
M50
off,
in Strasburg.
Tell them about the VIP matches real quick. So how do you guys break that up?
And that's another thing. Yeah, our VIP matches. I mean, they could be main events.
They really can.
A lot of shows. I mean, just this VIP, for instance, we got Cody Deaner from Impact Wrestling superstar, facing Dread King Logan, a former IWR World Heavyweight Champion. That's in the VIP match. We've had Rhino in the VIP matches. We've had just stellar, and we got Sam Beal in the VIP match going against KJ Reynolds, IWR newcomer.
I saw that posted today,
and KJ looks like he's going to be a real special wrestler. So it'll be fun to watch. We got Big Bryce Sullivan facing Sway Archer, another new guy in IWR.
Damn near close.
Yeah, we're getting there. Watch out, Hunter.
Yeah.
But and we got 4 VIP matches this time too. I can't remember the fourth one. I think it's Nikki Ratu versus Grimy Zach Thomas. So
okay, that should be an interesting match actually.
That's a show,
right?
Those 4 matches right there.
Yeah.
So the talent doesn't get offended by the VIP matches. I don't know how that really works.
I don't know why. I don't know why they would.
Right.
But
I don't see why they would either. But it's just main card.
He's like, they're not telling that to me. I can tell you that.
I've never heard anything.
I'm telling you right now, though, the VIP though is just
it's on fire. It's on fire. The whole room.
Card though, for real.
And then you look outside. There's a line of people outside. Still, I don't know how you put more people in. Honestly.
I don't think they ever could be offended because Rhino's done VIP matches.
Fair enough.
That is his own promotion.
Yeah.
The ECW.
I didn't mean it to knock them. I'm not saying that the VIP matches are like the undercard.
I don't want them to do that either. But so it's a good question because it's not. I mean, it's
right.
It's like you want people to spend that extra money to go see the VIP matches. So it's almost like a badge of honor to be on the VIP because people are paying extra money to see you.
Right.
That's how I see it.
No, that's a good way. No,
that's how I see it.
That's a good way to think about it.
We always put great matches together. So
and how much are the VIP tickets?
Sold out. So, but you can upgrade
in the future.
You can upgrade the door for $10. Plus your general admission ticket, and you can get VIP. You won't get VIP seating, but you'll still get VIP access to watch all the matches. Yeah. But
it's almost like inclusive though, so it's like I gotta. If I was a fan, I'm paying every time for the VIP because I don't want to miss a match.
10:00 tomorrow night, IWR 21 tickets go on sale. By the time I get home, front row and half a second row will be gone already.
Wow.
So I mean, within the first 15-20 minutes, front row's gone.
Yeah.
And you hear people complaining about it, but it's like,
who
has a question? Well, 2 of them are there all the time, and then the manager comes a lot. I don't know if they'll ever form together and become a tag team in IWR, but I would never say never.
How do you think? How do you feel about your tag team division at IWR?
We've been working on it. It's tough. I mean, but I think we got the Rascals, DTA, who's members worldwide. I mean,
Gold Reserve
right now is a nice up and coming.
I think that has real potential right there. I mean, Jeremiah in the corner,
and I like Kenny and when Kenny Urban and Rod Lee were together. I thought that was a fun tag team.
I think that's the tag team to really win. Yeah, you know what I mean? To be honest, like that tag team really puts on for me because it's the chemistry. I don't know if it's the dancing or not, but it's the chemistry right there that they really really mesh.
Speaking of dancing, the Same Brothers. I mean, I think they're coming on. They're champions.
Oh, the Same Brother. Those guys.
Those coming on.
Oh yeah. So the crowd pops hard for them guys when you hear that music, they jump around.
So we're slowly building a tag team division. So I mean,
I was a big fan of tag team growing up. Legion of Doom. The Heart Foundation, of course, the
Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers was always a fun tag team. you know,
What was some guys? Is that who you just said that with the red and the spikes and stuff? What was that?
That was LOD.
Okay.
Legion of Doom.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
Hawk and
Yeah.
Animal.
I remember them. They were awesome.
Yeah, I mean, even in the Attitude Era, though, the Attitude Era was stacked with tag teams, with the Acolytes and with the Brood, you know, and of course the Hardys and the Dudleys came along soon thereafter.
Those are my two favorites, Hardys and Dudleys.
Hardys and Dudleys,
those two. They had some amazing matches together. And then Christian and Edge.
Oh yeah, you can't forget about them, you know, with the TLC matches and stuff like that.
Sure.
So
yeah, because I still think that's one of the greatest matches I've ever seen was the Christian Edge, Dudley's, Hardy Boys.
TLC.
Yeah.
Rhino made an appearance too.
Rhino
One
made
of
an
them.
appearance. I think Rhino won the title for him. Since
He did, absolutely.
Carried Christian up.
Come on, he went right up the ladder. I remember that.
Put that 250.
That was at WrestleMania, wasn't it?
Yeah, walked him right up the ladder.
Yeah, that was at WrestleMania because the first one was actually at SummerSlam. A lot of people get the two confused, but I mean, those matches really innovated for, I think, even backyard wrestling. You know, like people seeing that stuff going on, they were like, "Oh, I'm getting this ladder."
Yeah,
you know, like,
I'm breaking my.
Yeah, I'm
breaking something.
Right. Call the paramedics because I'm breaking my spleen tonight.
Like, you know, off the roof again.
Yeah, exactly. I know my mom was mad. We had mattresses outside. My folks owned a restaurant, so they was, you know, gone. It was us kids at home, and it was all hell broke loose. You know, like after school, come to my house, you're getting your ass whooped. You know what I mean? So
I'll see you at 3:30.
You know, absolutely. You know, I was playing Rey Mysterio or Jeff Hardy. I was flipping and jumping off stuff. You know, I was the smallest out of my friends, so it didn't matter to me. So I was having a good time.
Wrap it up, I guess. Thank Gary for coming.
Podcast right there.
It is ending it. No, we could keep going. I feel like it's so perfect right now.
Just trying to find a good place to end it.
And there isn't one. Spooky's on a roll, so I love this.
Well, me and Ryan are gonna take off, and
so Spooky still can talk to you guys. It's the Spooky show.
It's the Spooky show.
That's funny.
Things just got weird in here, guys.
I'm out, man. I don't trust either one of you guys.
So let them know one more time, of course, about Pop Fest and just IWR 20
tomorrow, man.
IWR
Please
tomorrow.
come out and check it out.
Tomorrow. Come out, check it out. Like I said, VIP is sold out, but you can get there at 6 o'clock by upgrade tickets at the door. You don't have to have general admission tickets right now, but you can go to right now at www.purplepass.com/IWR20. Get your general admission, upgrade tomorrow at the door, or just pay the whole fee at the door tomorrow. General admission tickets will be available also at the door tomorrow, starting at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 6 for VIPs, 7 for general admission. Get there, you won't be disappointed. Always something great happening. I'm sure there'll be a nice surprise tomorrow. I'm not saying. I'm just
right. Just letting you know if you want to come get surprised. I mean,
stuff will be going down.
What about the merch too? You guys got some cool merch going on.
Huh? We got some great lucha masks this time. There's gonna be some. We have tons of them. So come out, check them out. CWO merchandise, which I couldn't believe you guys bought that Canadian stuff, but you guys did. So we sold out, restocked on that. We got IWR t-shirts. Got past. I always look at you guys. I don't know if I should look at the camera.
I'm gonna look at the camera too because I noticed you're looking at me. I'm like, I gotta look at the camera.
But you guys need to come out.
You guys need to come out.
IWR 20.
We're gonna be there. So we're already there. If you guys haven't seen the IWR show in person, go on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Go check it out and come in person to really see what it's about. I know you guys have kids, nieces, nephews. You know, granddad want to live a good pastime. Come on out.
It's a good time.
You know, it's
a lot
the
of fun.
And we don't
really
put all the matches on YouTube, so we do matches here and there. I don't want to put the full card on. We'll put matches here and there so you guys come see the show live in person.
Right, because nothing like it than seeing it live.
Experience it.
Absolutely.
Then the Pop Fest, September 15th and 16th, all the vendor booths are sold out. We will have booths outside available if you guys want to still do it. Get on the wait list. Got I think 20. This is the biggest guest list we've ever had. 20 some guests.
Nice. Are you guys doing a panel again? Or
we'll have 2 days worth of panels.
Okay.
Attack on Show, I believe, does those for us.
Now, are there pre-sale tickets for that?
Yeah, those will go on sale pretty soon. Just keep an eye on the Facebook page. Always check the website for the latest and greatest, cancellations or whatnot, because everybody has them. But www.monroepopfest.com. Right? Yeah, that's our website. So check that out.
Make sure that Gilly the Kid puts all the links down there too for you guys.
This is Gilly Kid, man. He's
you'll see him.
You
might not see him. I don't know. He's like John Cena's nephew or something. I don't know. You really can't see him.
But no, I appreciate you guys having me on, and guys,
close us out, Ryan. Close us out.
Right here, right there.
There we go.
I thought I did that 5 minutes ago.
Do it again, Bucko. Wrap it around. Come on.
I wrapped this up a long time ago. I don't know what you guys been doing.
It was a great show, though, man. We had a good time talking to you, and can't wait to get Rhino on next.
Good luck
on that.
We had a special appearance.
So you hear us, Rhino? We got to get you.
We're
gonna get him sitting in your seat, and we're gonna talk.
Rhino's the Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, he's got a special legend.
I'm pretty sure Spooky's got some great questions he could ask Rhino.
Oh yeah. Rhino don't want to hear me, so I'll talk this guy's ear off.
Maybe one day when we have time, we'll have another episode of Terry and Gary's Low Expectations podcast.
Hey, yeah, and then the podcast too. We didn't even mention that, so you guys make sure you check that out. He's got a lot of episodes out. So
96, I think.
Go back and watch.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I've seen a bunch of them. There's some
on
great
YouTube,
guests. So, but thank you guys so much for coming out. That's Pillar Talk Reloaded. We're out of here.